Hey everyone, Angel here today with from Local Wave. Happy to be joined today by Don Hilderbrand, the CEO and president of PlumbSmart Plumbing and Drains. Wanted to connect with Don. We've been working together this year, and it's been such a pleasure to work with him. And one, get to know him as a man, get to know him as a man of his word, and someone that's just really detail oriented in growing his business and doing it with a sense of heart with his team. And so I'm happy to be joined. Welcome, Don.
Hey, welcome, Angel. Thanks for being here. Appreciate being here.
Yeah, man, of course, of course. I'd like to start a little bit about your story. If you can let me know a little bit about how you got started in the plumbing industry and what led to the journey of PlumbSmart.
I've been doing it for about 40 years. Started when I was like 17, working with a friend's dad that owned a fire sprinkler installation company in Central California. And started digging ditches for fire mains. Kind of been doing that sort of thing ever since. Just really enjoy dealing with, I enjoyed the service side of it far more than I did the construction side of things, mainly because of the customer interaction, mainly because of solving problems and stuff like that. And so it's just been one of the things that I've just always, I guess I've done other things, but I always faltered back to that. And been just decided that, you know what, I wanted to do it on my own. So in 2008, July of 2008, we opened our doors.
That's amazing. 2008. Okay, wow, that's amazing. And so when we met earlier this year, if we can bring it to present moment, we met earlier this year. And I know at that time there was some things going on the restructuring. I feel like, can you just speak on maybe where you were in the business before we met and why we originally had a conversation?
Well, we came on, we wanted to join somebody that could, somebody that could give us leads and calls and things like that. We had a marketing company, but they weren't doing much on well, actually, they weren't doing anything really on the pay-per-click thing. They were doing everything organically. And it just wasn't producing results. So, we started looking around and we found you and struck up a conversation, just enjoyed the connection. Felt like we did have a connection. I could call you, I could text you, I could, have a meeting with you. And so we decided that we would, that we would jump on board and that we would see what it's, see how it's been, so that's kind of what we needed. So.
I love it. I love it. And then as far as what made you, I think there's always a little bit of skepticism, right? Before we start working together, right? Who is this guy? What are they doing? What's the company about? What was that original? Like, what made you decide to work with us? One, and what were the skepticism before signing on with us or before doing any investment decision, right? For your company, what started that? And then what led you to say yes to us?
Well, it was mainly because, no, I didn't know you, didn't know anything about you or anything. So research it and called a couple of clients
Right.
that are using you and spoke to them. They had good things to say about you, so we set up a call so I could see you face to face and kind of get a read or whatever the case may be. But like I said, it was just the connection. You have a good connection. You see, you're always very genuine and you're always upfront and honest, like, you can do this or you can't do that, or it's going to take this time or whatever the case may be, or, however it may be. And you're transparent. And I really, really appreciate that. That's what decided us to, come on board with you.
I love that. Well, thank you for that, Don, and we're going to continue that. Well, what's been your experience been like working with us thus far, as far as results, as far as improvements, as far as, access, being able to see everything collaborative? Like, what's been the overall experience when it comes to not only results, but customer experience as well?
It's been a good experience. It's like I said, it's been very transparent. It's easy for me to log into the dashboard, see what's going on, see the results, things like that. I can go into our call tracking software and I can see what's going on there, what's coming from where, and everything. And like I said, it's been easy. It's been transparent. It's I can see the results of how one campaign is working versus another. See what the ad spend is on it. Contact you and either increase it or decrease it, whatever the case is, and then the call volume will has typically followed whatever that ad spend uh, tends to be. So as we increase our ad spend, we get a few more calls. As we decrease our ad spend, we get lesser calls. So it's lined up, and we've enjoyed the relationship.
I love that. And I know it's something that we put, obviously, as I mentioned, our process now. Like we have a team that works through on the back end to improve on those campaigns. And I know there was a recent situation where you were comparing our campaigns with another, and ended up being another agency's campaigns, and it ended up being a better route. Can you explain about that thought process, or what was that cross bridge?
Well, we were looking at, a couple of different options. So yes, we did have another provider that was doing the pay-per-click things, and I could get in there and I could see it was very transparent. I could see those things as well. But the results, the cost per acquisition, the cost per conversion, and the number of conversions was just higher on the local wave side than they were on that side. And so we had, between the two, better results with local wave.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. I remember we were going through that during that time, and so, well, in closing thoughts, what would you like? How would you say this relationship, the results, has impacted your business in a positive way? Like, what takeaways, or what type of, how does it impact your business?
it's the leads that we get, are, they're good quality leads. We get them, we screen them, you listen to them, we can debate them or debunk them or whatever the case may be as we go through. But it has been a positive impact. It has helped us to move forward, and we appreciate it.
And not only that, we're also excited to now centralize everything, bring everything under one place, and really, like we've been speaking on, right, targeting specific campaigns, specific services, just to increase more volume and get that phone ringing even more. So that's been an exciting part as far as moving forward. Anything else that you're looking forward to in regards to our relationship together?
Not really. I think we're going in like I says, the path that we're going down, is working, and we're doing what we need to do. We just need to fine tune some things that we need to work on. Like any business, you're always looking to fine tune, looking to refine, looking to, how can I, lower on one side and increase on another side. But I don't necessarily believe there's anything at this moment that we need to do to change that.
Fair, fair. And if someone was on the fence as far as even having conversation, or wanted, or knowing, or recommend, like what would you say to someone that was on the fence as far as working with us? Like what steps would you say?
In all honesty, I would say, listen, like anybody and anything, I would highly recommend that you simply call them, make contact with them, get a face-to-face, and, and decide for yourself. And I think you will see that, Angel's very genuine individual. I think you'll find that their organization is very genuine. And I think that you'll find it easy to do business with. Everybody has different triggers. Everybody has different reasons why they may or may not do something or whatever. So, it's not like, hey, you got to call them because, they're going to fix all your problems. You can fix everybody's problems, but if you can't connect, then it's always going to come into question. If you cannot connect, everything's going to come into question. It doesn't matter. We get bombarded every single day. Every time we go to a trade show, every time we talk to another owner, it doesn't matter. We talk to marketing agencies all day long, and it's like, well, your guy's not doing this, your guy's not doing that, your guy's not doing that. If you don't have that connection with that individual, then all those things that those people say bring up doubt. And when you have doubt, then you're always calling your guy. You're always saying, hey, Snuffy over here said that, you're not doing X, and this is hurting me. And then you got to go through and you got to have that out all the time. So if you can't trust and you can't enjoy and you can't have that trust in that individual, then don't do business with them. Even if they deliver results, don't do business with them.
That makes sense. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Well, I thank you, Don, for the time. Do you have any final thoughts as we wrap up, or any final thoughts to share?
I would just say that anybody wanting to, on the, whether it's on your marketing side, on your marketing side or whatever the case may be, in this interaction, it's about marketing. It's about lead generation. It's about getting call volume. It's about getting exposure, and things like that. I can say that Local Wave has been able to, ramp up the campaigns in a very, very quick manner, get them deployed in a quick manner, and even, get those calls coming in a quick manner. So, it's been a pleasant, it's been pleasant, and haven't had anything. Yeah, we had a couple of issues, when we wanted to run that septic ad, but other than that, it's been good.
And I think that's a testament. Thank you for that, by the way. And I think it's a testament to our relationship, right? Which you just mentioned earlier, having that trust, having that conversation. We knew on our side that we're doing the best for our clients. And hey, if things need to pivot, then we're going to have that conversation and say, hey, on your end, it needs to pivot. On my end, it needs to pivot. Let's be honest and move forward from here. So I think it teeter-totters back and forth, right? There's always testing and improving, just like you said, in business. And so I appreciate that. I appreciate it, Don. Well, Don, I look forward to working with you more and more, you and your team more and more, and continue to drive results. And it's been such a pleasure to work with you this year and continue moving forward. So thank you for taking the time today, and you have yourself a wonderful day.
Thanks, Angel.